guys, welcome to Inspirations. That's my podcast about knitting. Am I focused? Yes, that's my podcast about knitting and yarn dyeing. So if you're new to the podcast, there is a new episode on YouTube every Monday at 5. There is also a newsletter sent out every Monday at 5, just to let you know what's new in the shop, because I have an Etsy shop in which you can find my yarns and lots of other things, Emable related, for example. And the shop is updated once a week as well. So I hope you're doing well, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to have a little moment with you. It will be a very short moment today because I think messed up my day organization. I thought I would have more time actually to record the podcast, but I don't. But it's for a good reason, because my my daughter, who is 15, is actually waiting for me to go to the cinema. We're going to see Scream 6, and it's going to be awesome. I'm very happy to be, she's old enough to join me for this kind of movie, so that's cool. So yeah, nice things ahead. It's going to be fun. So still, I wanted to share with you a couple of things. The first is I took a course this week on Wednesday, because I think I hit rock bottom this week when I didn't show up at the town hall to pick up identity papers for my youngest daughter, Amelia, that I had been preparing for like 8 months. I think I took the initial appointment for this ordeal like in May. I had an appointment in November just to, it's to have an identity card and passport. And once the papers, we had the appointment to do everything in November. The delays are very, very long. Since the COVID crisis, it's been crazy long to get papers, identity papers. And so I did everything, and the papers were finally available, and I just forgot about them. I didn't forget, actually. I knew I had to pick them up, but I procrastinated so much and I got the dates mixed up. And when I went finally to the town hall to get the papers, I was 2 days late. And I mean, they couldn't give them to me because they were flagged like not valid anymore. So I told myself, okay, it's too much. This is too much. And maybe I was more receptive, or because I have a Skillshare. I'm not affiliated, but if they want me to do some, communication, I'm totally okay. Yes, so Skillshare, I have a subscription, and there was this course on, better time management and organization for creative persons. And I had it in the classes I wanted to take. And so I just watched the trailer, like the introduction, and I felt like the girl was like talking to me personally. She was like, are you always procrastinating? Are you overwhelmed? Are you late on a lot of things? Are you struggling to be present in every aspect of your life? Are you buying a ton of different, notebooks and planners and not managing to use them properly or as you want? Are you still looking for the perfect solution? I mean, the girl was talking to my soul, really. And I was like, yes, totally yes. Okay, that's a course on bullet journaling. And I was like, in my head, in my mind, bullet journaling was like scrapbooking, okay? You wanted to make things pretty, not really something you do like as a hobby, just to do lovely little calligraphy things, and not really an organizational tool, not at all. So I was very curious. And so I took the course. I thought I will spread this on several days. I will, you know, do installments, maybe start with chapter 1 and 2 today and maybe chapter 3 and 4 tomorrow. And no, I ended up watching the whole thing in one sitting. It was so good, so good. And I got so excited, guys. I had everything I needed actually already with me, because it's very simple. You don't need anything complicated to put everything into action. And so I didn't work on that day as planned, but I spent the whole day completely turning my organization around and following the principle that that girl taught me during that Skillshare lesson. And I must say that I started Wednesday, it's Sunday. I can't believe how many things I did. And I have to add something. That girl has been diagnosed with ADHD 3 years ago. And the tools that she talks about in the lessons are very well adapted to people with ADHD, but not only to people with ADHD. Any kind of creative person can benefit from the principles she explains in the course. And I've never been diagnosed with any kind of ADHD, but I must say that the way she works and the way she thinks is just spot on for me. It's incredible. It's like it's tailor-made for me. It's incredible, guys. So I've been really excited about this. I've been very intense about it. I've made progress. I mean, just thinking before I took the course, just thinking about the amount of things I was late on, like some not really urgent but important health priorities for the kids, for example, like getting your teeth checked or your eyes checked at least once every 2 or 3 years to check you don't need glasses. Or I don't know, I needed to do like vitamin D things, and another thing that was absolutely not urgent, but because it was not urgent, I didn't come around doing it. It was never a priority. And what is true also is that I have always those millions ideas a minute, and I usually don't know what to do with them, and they're lost on me because I don't have any system to, you know, just process them. But now I have. I'm so happy, guys. And the beauty of this thing is that you don't have to spend any money about the material you need. Look, I'm supposed to get a bullet journal. I don't have one because I couldn't find one that was okay with me, because it's always A5 and I didn't want to have A5. I wanted to have something very big. This is 24 by 32 centimeters. It's bigger than A4 because I like to have a lot of space when I'm writing down things. So I just took a basic, actually I already had that, and I already had started using it. I wasn't already on track on bullet journaling without even knowing it. And so I just picked up where I left off on this, and I didn't even change a thing. I just added, what is key is to add an index. To number your pages, add an index. That's one of the keys. And what the beauty of it is that also you can really have it exactly tailored to your needs. I mean, you can work in any creative endeavor. You can really make it your own, and that's what I did. It doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be even, you can try, you can change your mind, you can just skip pages that don't work anymore. This is a tool that is going to evolve with me, and I'm really, you know, at ease with having this thing that is going to live with me, and where I'm going to put everything in there, from meal planning to anything that's planned at school. This was very difficult for me to keep track of. Health appointments. I have 4 kids, okay, and me to take care of. My husband is like he takes care of himself, but you know, family organization, I'm the one taking care of the health for the whole 4 kids. So it's in there. Everything in my ideas, the things I'm going to do in 6 months' time, the things I want to do one day in my life, my bucket list, my shopping list, my everything I have to do for the move also, because I'm moving in 3 months. I mean, I've done so much already, and I know that, I mean, I've been working this weekend as well, and this was not on the menu initially, and I don't want to be working weekends, but I mean, I had such a backlog of things I was late on. So, you know, catching up is going to request a bit more manpower or woman power. But I think that in the end, I'm going to get there, and I'm going to be I'm going to feel so much better. It's not like I don't want to be the perfect mom or the perfect entrepreneur or the perfect person. It's not that. I just never want to feel like I felt when I couldn't pick up my baby's identity papers because I was 2 days late for something that have been in my mind for 8 months. Okay, I mean, no, not ever again, not ever again. I mean, that's such failing at adulting, and this gives me hope that I'm going to better succeed at adulting, because that's hard. Okay, and I'm close to 45, so if at 45 you're not mastering the adulting thing, I mean, when? When are you? So you need a bullet planner like this, and you don't need another thing, but the way she works, she uses another one. It's just a little, she uses film notes, little notebooks. I'm going to use Ep8 notebooks because I love Ep8 and I have a gazillion of them that I'm not using. So that's perfect because I didn't have to buy anything. And she's also using 2 websites that I was already using. You see how perfect that is? Google Calendar, that's my calendar already, and Evernote, that's my go-to note application. It's been for like 10 years or maybe 8 years, something like that. So, I mean, I'm really feeling like this lesson, that course, was created for me. It's incredible. So, okay guys, I really have to go now because we're going to be late for the movies. I just wanted to give you a quick heads up on the shop update. It's going to be just a tiny bit of new things Ep8. So there is 2 new series I wanted to share with you. It's the Felty Cheap series, and so you will have purse, project bag, zipped pouches, and that's it, I think. And then you have the crafty gnomes. Gnomes, they're so cool. And so there is the same things plus project notebooks and stitch markers, and that's it. Okay, so not many things in the shop today, but I think you like them. There's also the new Janie Crow project bags, so Persian ties and Indigo Dream and mystical lanterns. So not many of them. If you are interested in those, I strongly advise that you go straight to the shop right now because I think it's going to go fast, but I will have them at the next fiber show I'm attending as a vendor. It's Les Chevaux des Mers at the end of the month, and I mean, if it's something that you love and it sells out very quickly, I will put another order in with Ep8 to have a restock. Okay, and that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to know more about the bullet journal thing, okay, let me know. I would love to share it with you, but I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of information and that you don't want to know, but I would be so happy to share with you how it's working, how it's going. Is it working like in the long term or not? Is it just like a fire thing that is going to die out very quickly, or is it really a revolution like I think it is? We'll know in the coming weeks. But if you want to know more, don't hesitate to leave a comment, and I'll know that if I get back to that subject, it will be something that you want to know. Okay, so take care, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye guys.